Welcome back to an episode of We Are Again, somewhere in the city of Arx. And there is a door into, what's this? Micheil Ross estate. Let's just check this one out, but of course we are going to open every single container that lets itself be opened, of course.
The royal guard's eyes widen as you approach, beast in tow. His calloused fingers reach towards the wolf insignia adorning his uniform.
Marcus Miles.
Beast remains silent, though his clenched jaw reveals his resentment. He moves his hand towards his weapon.
Calm yourself, Marcus. You don't know me, but I know you. The rebellion lives. You're lucky to have found an ally here. You won't find many in this house, and certainly not among the Queen's regiment. That Isbel hasn't found me out is a minor miracle.
So the winds would blow me off course then. Good to know, my friend.
The guard leans closer to Beast, his voice tight.
The rebellion is in danger. You are in danger. Do not reveal yourself here, Marcus. The guards won't know you unless you announce yourself. Your rebels braved the hinterlands, they braved the wave dancer, and now they brave a poisoned court. They need you alive.
He nods to the door, then takes the rigid stance of a proper royal guardsman.
Ah, good to know. Good to know. A wee bit of gold. Perfect. And the usual, of course. I could... Wait. While we're at it, let's just open up all of these boxes around here. Yeah, and then there's this drunkard here. I really like the emblem of that wolf here, the jewel on its head. That's pretty sweet.
Should do a stock take. Maybe tidy the shelves.
Ooh.
Lucky I was posted indoors.
Ooh.
That I'd be drawing breath now if I was in the garden.
Oh, I could really get these rings, but does it really matter that much now? Nah. Decorative dwarven maze and this thing. What I can do though, let's just get all of the team in here, close the doors just in case, and then I could get some items by just...
Nobody said anything about fighting monsters.
Bollocks, wait a minute, what's down here? Okay, so there's usually just another entrance right there. We could get in there without any issues, so that's okay. Alright, so this is just some kind of like in-betweeny door without any issues. Good. Now, let's talk to this trader.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry, it's been, quite a day. You need a hand with anything, let me know.
Tell him that Dwarf Lohar sent you to talk to Micheil Ross.
He rubs his jaw in thought and gives you a long look.
Lohar, eh? The boss has been getting messages from dwarves all over, but that is an interesting one. He's not exactly everyone's favourite dwarf, but talk to the guard at the door. I really shouldn't say any more.
Not that the shop seems heavily guarded. Ask if he has any problem with thieves.
No, the boss's daughter was tying the knot. Guards were to make sure it was invite only. Not that it made any difference. There's no way we could have known. But even in these times, one doesn't expect a voidwoken to appear at a wedding. I'll tell you something though. We'd no problem with those filthy beasties till all these guards showed up.
What? That's very interesting. So you're surprised the store wasn't closed for the wedding?
You and me both. Worked for Ross for a decade. I'd half expected an invitation of my own. But even with half of Arx lying dead in his garden, he still wants the shop open. Then again, if I'd been at the wedding... The fact that the boss loves counting his pennies is probably the only reason I'm breathing. That said, it doesn't feel right to be hawking wares with that next door. Job's the job, though. Can hardly leave Arx with naught but empty pockets.
Right. Ask him what he knows about the Voidwoken.
Don't know much. Everyone was out in the garden for the wedding. I was watching the shop and then... Guards were everywhere, but those beasties just cut through them. Like butter. Boss said to keep the doors open, but truth be told, I feel ill just standing here. By Duna, closing can't come fast enough. Oh, of course, you won't find better in all of Arx. I can promise you that. Not bad, eh?
Okay, so he's just a normal jewelry-ish kind of vendor. Interesting that this one is a light golden teaspoon. And it's like, as if they have higher rarity also. There's nothing special about these
Take
things.
care of yourself.
Alright, I could get a decent amount of those jewelry thingies. I could also open an awful lot of those chests about expensive ring, bright ring. But they aren't just, normal jewelry mostly.
Nothing is.
Yeah, normal jewelry, with like few exceptions maybe, but you could in a way just leave it all be. There's not that much that we can gain from it, other than like tons of gold just by picking that stuff up. What about that protector?
The Royal Protector sighs at Beast, but barely looks up from the floorboards as she addresses him.
If you're here for the wedding, there was... It's over now,
Oi.
so be on your way.
Beast gives you an inquisitive look.
Okay, let's leave the beast be.
Cut short, was it? Well, then you won't mind if I head in. Royal business. Wouldn't concern you.
Look, there's been a tragedy. Bride's completely broken about it, poor thing. So like I said, be on your way.
Look, Missy, I'm here on Lohar's orders. He said to come and bend Micheil Ross's ear, and I don't intend to do him wrong.
She gives Beast a steady, defiant stare. A spark of recognition lights up her eyes, but is gone in a flash.
Figured I knew ya. One of Lohar's, eh? You're late. But guess that's a good thing. I'll unlock the door for you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, let's see what we have in the outer quarters here. Even more of those things. Some garlic hanging around. Even more garlic. Hanging even more around. Oh, wait, look at this. That could be a hatch downwards. Just have to be careful. Squire Parry. What is your business here?
Voidwoken, here.
Here.
And who'll clean up that mess in the garden?
Garden.
It'll be me, the new guy.
Okay, he does have a decent amount of gold, so this is just there for you to sell things. And get, like, extraordinarily rich. So, what about that? Nothing there. Nothing there. Right.
Stinks around here.
Okay. So there was a White Vulcan marriage happening here. Good. We are definitely not going to continue in the garden, at least not yet. Need to talk to everyone involved in the building first. Let's see, who's this? Auntie Flan. What about this guy?
Over if that ain't obvious. Best go home.
He looks you up and down.
The sooner the better.
Okay. Where did the ceremony take
He
place?
takes a deep breath, then lets it out again, slowly.
Out in the garden. Beautiful sight. Till the Voidwoken showed up. It was a goddamn bloodbath.
Right, the more you know. But, let's just get rid of that. Move that thing here. Alright, just in case. So, who's this one? Isla Gall. What about this guy? Squire Parry? Right. Do any of those start to interact with the beast? Not yet. Stuck with
My lord,
Squire.
I beg your pardon, but the feast has been cut short due to,
Circumstances. So, what about you?
Gods, I am so sorry. How could I have known?
She looks up at you with glassy eyes, wiping her tear-streaked face on one brocade sleeve.
A girl's wedding should be the happiest day of her life.
Oh, Winston hesitantly offer your congratulations on a marriage. Proffer your sympathies. You've heard of the recent tragedy.
I don't know how this could happen. Who would have seen it coming?
She looks down at her feet. Seeing her blood-spattered wedding slippers, her face crumples and tears spring from her eyes.
I should be so happy. Everybody should be so happy. But before we could even cut our wedding cake, there were Voidwoken everywhere. We barely made it indoors alive. But not everyone was so lucky. I can hardly bear to think of them. their wives and husbands and children back in the kingdom, left to grieve alone.
Raise your eyebrows and note that Voidbow can only appear where source is used. Or at least that's the saying.
What are you insinuating? We're merchants, not mystics. You should have seen those void monsters. All that blood, all that death. They didn't deserve... We didn't.
I did not say that. I just said that there was source involved, not that someone was a sorcerer.
She buries her head in her hands, sobbing uncontrollably.
But what if this source actually is in the cake? Winston hesitantly offer your congratulations, though.
I can't accept them. I know you mean well, but how can I celebrate now? Void woken on my wedding day. At least my loving husband is still with me.
Well, we got something on the good side, at least.
She turns and waves one timid hand to her husband on the balcony. He offers an apathetic grunt in return. She blinks back tears from her pink-tinged eyes.
Kind of sounds like Dorian Gray to me. Maybe there's an interesting painting there we can get.
Please forgive him. He's broken up. It's a lot to take in. We lost so much in the blink of an eye.
Let's bow our head and offer our prayer for this helpless woman. If that even helps.
She gazes dejectedly into her lap, looking more like a recent widow than a blushing bride.
It's all right. I can pray enough for the both of us. And I pray that Duna protects the souls lost and mends the broken hearts that remain.
Now, why is she and her husband taking comfort in each other's... Wait. She and her aunt, yeah. Why are you separate?
My poor love. He needs a moment to himself. And who wouldn't? Today should have been so different.
She takes a shuddering breath and idly itches her face. You would expect her cheeks to be ruddy from tears, but they are pale instead, almost translucent, revealing the vessels snaking underneath.
Noting her pink-tinged eyes, say she doesn't look all that healthy right now.
I have been feeling peaky lately. My darling said it was the rosy glow of a woman in love. But now, I think it was a warning. A sign of the massacre to come.
Well, we only see the things we want to see. Nah, what about you? Oh, wait a minute, did we... Yeah, we did talk to Kendrick. It's really difficult to target the characters on the chair.
The woman cries on.
Okay, nothing there. She just has a piece of coal. What is that? The Lulabelle. And shipwrecked parrot. Nice. There really are pretty interesting thingies around. And of course, chests upon chests upon chests. Do we want to go up there? Yeah, let's talk to Dorian Gall here. But wait a minute. Maybe you can... of course. On the outdoors, you can just open up everything without problems. But indoors, all of a sudden, thievery. Come on. So, let's see. What do we get? Bottle of wine and whatnot. Nothing too interesting. But what about this amulet? Persuasion. Again, finally. So, question. Is it good? Yes, no, maybe. Intelligence. Yes. Pyrokinetic. Yes. Leadership's pretty net. I think this is like the other persuasion amulet that I found. But at least nice that you can find persuasion amulets. Just the amulet. Right. Let's talk to Gall.
The dwarf stares grimly into space. Rings adorn his fingers, some of which glitter with ornate rose-tinted jewels. You notice one has a gem missing.
If you'll excuse me, I'd just as soon be left with my thoughts.
Yeah, congratulate him on his marriage, despite the tragic circumstances.
Yes, it's been a horrendous day. Still, it's a fine match. With her assets and my name, that is to say, we will be a force to be reckoned with.
Okay, he seems to not be bothered by the word broken at all.
Glasses over at his distraught bride, as she takes another sip from her goblet.
Events like today's do have a way of putting things in perspective. There's much to be gained from this alliance. It survived the Voidwoken after all. Out with the old, in with the new, I suppose. Yet... Old man Ross left the incident quite unharmed.
Observe that he doesn't seem all that madly in love. Wait, what? It's not the love thing that bothers me, it's the fact that he is completely ignorant to the stuff that happened. Where's the mayor? Nah.
Love? Tuna's beard. Is that what passes for sense among the lower classes? Well, she is quite enamored with me, of course. I can be, well, irresistible.
High on mighty all by himself.
But no. In my family, marriage is a more practical matter. Our union means I can continue my work.
I wonder what his work might be. You didn't think nobles had jobs. Well, they don't have jobs, but they do still work for something.
A job? Oh, please don't be churlish. I'm no dairymaid desperate for her next meal. I follow my passion. Alchemy. Potions, which at a sip can heal or kill. Can grant strength, speed, or compliance. Which have the power to transform base metal into gold.
Well, I'm not really interested in gold. It's mostly the gear that is the most valuable. A sword or a hammer.
He glances across the room, where his betrothed is pouring herself another goblet of wine.
Yes, indeed. Our union will definitely be of value. Even with today's rather dark start.
Well, grant your indifference. If he wants to play with noble people's life, that's on him. How enterprising. You appreciate a man that's willing to make sacrifices to get ahead in life. Well, you always have so iffy options. It's either going all the way one way or going all the way the other way. There's never a middle ground. Something with a little bit of sense in it, right? Never. Maybe because people would actually like that middle option a lot. You're kind of like forced going either like being all aggressive or all ignorant, but never like a little bit of both. Or actually like maybe a mix between, like two mixed options. That would be interesting. One that's like 50% this way, and the other one 50% the other, right? But it's just a different kind of mix. Look at him in disgust, how dare he uses them. Well, sure, of course, that's definitely not so nice. Grant your indifference. If he wants to play with people's life, that's on him. Well, that's definitely on him. We're not disgusted by it. We also don't really appreciate him sacrificing other people like that. Maybe number 2 is okay.
You make it sound like she's a victim, rather than someone who just married into one of the oldest houses in the kingdom.
Me.
We trace our lineage back to the time of Tenax himself. She could not ask to bear children from a more noble lineage. If anything, I'm doing her a service.
Oh, you heard that he's had some trouble with what?
I bet you heard. I bet everyone is talking about this cursed wedding.
Oh, now we got him all bothered up. That's interesting.
Perhaps my warhorse of an aunt is right. Perhaps this is what I get for debasing myself.
Oh, eh?
Still, what's done is done. The marriage is final. That's the important thing.
Wait a minute. Debasing himself? So it's more like a punishment for getting someone maybe from a slightly lower kind of house. Not that he doesn't seem too distraught that his nuptial turned into a bloodbath.
People die all the time. Weddings aren't exempt. Not even my own. Unfortunately, sometimes people survive beyond their usefulness.
You shouldn't have said that last part. Other than that, he is a very rational kind of person. Very interesting. You do not even need to craft that much. The only thing you need is a decent supply of gold, and you can survive a lot.
Over with a sneer and mutters,
"Oh,
no, I don't think you'll be of much use."
Oh, of use to what?
He turns back to the window with a grunt, anxiously twisting the rings on his fingers.
Let's see. There's no one around. Could try that. A little bit of pickpocketing. We got the groom's gift. That's a nice one. But we can only use it 5 times. It's like nothing. That's a nice one. I could definitely try to get one of those high resistance. High resistance potions. Yeah, so I don't have to craft that. And this thing. There we go. All right. Now. Time to get out of here. There. Alright. So, Fanny boy. The potions are with the beast, of course. That one goes to the beast. That one goes to me. That one also goes to me. So, I got myself a... Oi. That's weird. Why can we open up those thingies? That makes no sense. It's still inside the room, but it's not considered to be theft. We heard. But yeah, there's also a chest. Question is, which chests are we going for? I could try this one here. Let's see. That means I have to take the attention of this guy away. Very, very careful.
He bows hurriedly.
Ugh. Goodness gracious. So. Alright, let's see. Like this. And this guy goes over like so. Now we are okay. No one is moving. Perfect. Let's pick this thing. And now we are good. Time to open this up. Little bit of gold. Not really that useful. What do we have here? Tons of stuff to steal. Right. What are they for?
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, not even today.
Move on, please.
Yeah. Wait, something is broken. What happened? Were the White Vulcan coming up here or not? Oinks and Odes. Celebration. Some cups, some other stuff. Wait a minute, what are they doing? Looks as if they are trying to get some items out of here. And then there's old guy, Micheil Ross. Yeah, that's the dude we need to talk to. Really have to be careful not to accidentally click on like a cupboard or whatnot. You can actually try to have a extremely over-aggressive playthrough here, where you're just going to defeat each and every single enemy just for the experience, so that you can freely open up. Oh, Lulabelle! Yeah, look at that. What's your purpose?
You've come to serve, yes? Excellent. Bring me my slippers. Chop chop.
You are a pig? You don't need slippers. Shake your head. You are no one's servant, and certainly no pigs. Cross your fingers, bang your back, and bow. Yes, whatever the missus wishes. Yes.
Do hurry. My hooves are shivering from the chill.
She does have Okay, wait a minute. Where are those slippers, though? So someone is madly in love with a pig. Question. Is this one cursed or something?
A well-dressed dwarf paces around the room, overseeing the packing of trunks. He doesn't look up as he addresses you.
Yes, thank you for coming. Indeed, it would have been a beautiful ceremony, if only...
If only what?
The dwarf trails off as he takes in the sight of Beast. His face goes from soft to stern, and your dwarven companion looks to you for guidance.
Give him the go-ahead. This is time to shine. Tell him to stay back. Now isn't the time to... No.
Marcus Miles,
Ooh.
you should get out of here. Go back to the high seas and sing your shanties and do whatever else your band of brigadiers does. We'll all be better off.
Nah.
Come now, Ross. Is that any way to talk to a distinguished member of the royal family?
Heh, you're no royal, not anymore. A beast you were and a beast you remain. There's only one reason you'd come to Arx. You're looking for Justinia. Heed my advice and leave this place before you do something stupid.
Look, I can't change the past, and I'm sure as hell not going to apologise for it. But Justinia's in trouble. Big time. And if anyone can talk some sense into her, it's me.
He peers into Beast's eyes, looking for a sign of honest intent, and, satisfied, his face softens.
When the crackdowns and decrees came, I defended her. But when she exiled you, I joined in the applause. But this new plan of hers, I want to believe I do, but death fog? Something's not right, Marcus. She's tuned me out. Well, she's tuned everyone out. Everyone but that advisor of hers, that Isbale. Their quacking all but drowns us out. She's holding court in the sewers, if you can believe it. Go to my wine cellar. Pull out the vintage called Lulabelle. It will open the way for you. I don't know what Justinia's endgame is, Marcus. but I don't want to be anywhere near when it begins.
Alright, so we have to go to the cellar in order to do that. And in the meantime, we can loot everything in this room. Starting with this. And no, we're not going to get all of those potatoes and stews and whatnot. I'm going to take this one with me. Let me just get the attention from this guy.
Paces swiftly around.
Yes, thank you for coming. Indeed, it would have been a beautiful ceremony if only...
Yeah, Dag Thomas.
Safe home to you now.
He quickly turns away and casts a worried gaze around the room, counting something on his fingers.
Wait, now he has a different dialogue all of a sudden, that's weird. Note he opened trunks and piles are close, slitting the room and ask if he's packing for a trip.
You already know how close the danger is. If it all goes to hell, I don't plan on being anywhere near this place.
Say it's a shame. It all had to be cut short by the attack. Ceremony? What does he mean?
Oh, terribly sorry I mistook you for a guest. It was my daughter's wedding today.
Oh.
I'd woken at a wedding. Oh, it's too ghastly to contemplate, and yet it happened right here. My poor darling girl. Now, if you'll pardon me, as I'm sure you can imagine, I have terribly many affairs to tend to. Such chaos to right in the wake of this disaster.
Let's ask about the Voidwoken. Whatever could have lured them here.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm sure you understand I'm quite overcome at the moment.
You don't seem overcome to me. You're more like in a hurry.
Be sure to close the doors behind you as you leave. And, if I may, the city's in quite a state, as I'm sure you've noticed. Voidwoken within and without. Civil war between the powers that be. My advice? Leave Arx for fairer ground. No reason to remain.
This is not one of our options. Let's talk about the Queen.
Yes?
Let's talk about Isbale. Who is she? Where did she come from?
Hell if I know. A terrible answer, but it's all I've got. But it wasn't long after she started hovering around Justinia that things started to change. Justinia's always been hard, if you know what I mean, but never heartless. I don't know what her endgame is, but I don't want to be anywhere near when it begins.
Yeah, we got that much already. The Jeff Frog thing. Accuse him of cowardice. Was he planning to simply flee Arx rather than confront the Queen? No. Hurry things along. Where's that? No. Tell her also you will do whatever it takes to talk some sense into Justinia and end her plans.
And you know what must be done. And why it must be done quickly.
Well...
Is there more you need from me?
Okay, about the garden
Awful. Just awful. I spent a fortune on the decor alone. The Voidwoken have made quite a mess of the place.
Decor. Ask if he isn't more concerned about his dead guests.
Well, yes, of course. I'm not unsympathetic, you know, but I don't have time for teary eyes and sniffles. So, if you please, I'm sure you have your own burdens to bear.
Ross taps his foot impatiently and steals a glance at his half-packed boxes.
Spring up the crown-wearing pig. What's that all about?
Ah, my darling Lulabelle. Isn't she a beautiful creature? A ray of light during dark times, when even a marriage ceremony can get cut short by tragedy.
It's kind of interesting that he has some kind of a trivial pick walking about. Let's see.
Be brief.
Yeah. I also need to make sure that this other guard is not interfering with me business. Let's see.
Nothing to see here.
Right.
Not even today.
Not even today. So, now, time to get all of the stuff that is around here. Safe. And bam. Basket. Nothing. No, we don't need those linen things. Hey, some gold. Divinus. Yeah, that's something nice. Human treaties. Nah, we got that much. Landscape stuff. Clothing. The thing is, I don't really use crafting that much in the end. Oranges. Yes, why not? Nah, some pillows. Ooh. Sweetie potato. need to be really careful not to accidentally walk into those things. It would be nice for you to actually know where you're going, like a pathfinding system or whatnot. Well, there is a pathfinding system in here, of course, but it doesn't seem to work in the way that you would intend to. So let's take this one. What do we have in here? Normal things, not really that usable. What about the chest? Ah, empty already. Lulabelle. Wait a minute. Something is very much different from... Very much so. Oh, wait. I could try to get that dish thingy. The plate. That's a golden one. There we go. Alright. Let's do a little management real quick. So, that's that. That one can be sold too. We keep. The landscape thing can be sold. That one gets identified. I just don't know why you need this timer for inspection. That makes absolutely no sense. So, what about this one? With Scoundrel Geomancy, that one can go. No need for it. It's not good enough. Wait, that's the wrong one. There. So, now, question. How does that thing work?
Well, look at that. A pure masterpiece of the porcine school.
Mm-hmm. Right-click, steal and add to wares, attack, examine, use.
Well, look at that. A pure masterpiece of the porcine school.
Well, we could steal it and add it to wares, something like that. Is there something behind it? How heavy is it? Portrait of Lulabelle. Well, no, it's gone. So, it's one way of picking up the thingies with ease, actually. It's pretty neat. Same with this. I mean, if I were to do this with like a hotkey or something, just stealing everything immediately, that would be neat. Yeah, we can't really steal from this guy now. Let's just go like this. I could try to pickpocket this guy now. There's a healing potion in it. Alright, now, let's see, what about this room? There are a few more of those fellows going about. Let me just see where they are going. I need Fane to get this one's attention. Attention like
Move on, please.
This way. There we go. Ha! Minimal interference. Exactly the way it should be. Bollocks. Teddy bears. Teddy bears. With a D. So, golden cups. Yes, yes, and yes. It's kind of like a tax on the rich if you think about it. Oinks and Odes. Celebration of whatnot. Interesting that this pile of books is actually wiggling about. Oh, wait. That was an interesting weapon inside, though. What we got here? There's nothing. 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 Maybe the servants are trying to get all of the items because they are trying to get away from here as quickly as they can. That's why there's like almost nothing here anymore that you can pick up. With maybe some few exceptions. So, let's see. Alright, let's take that one. That one, painting of a man. I need to... it would be really nice to actually know how heavy some of those paintings are. It would make things a wee bit easier. Much easier, in fact. So, let's see. Can be front out. It's nothing. There we go. Her hoofs so cloven, trimmed and neat, her nose quite fussy, seeking treats, her tail a whimsy curly cue, her call a lilting interlude. Mere words cannot describe the seal I sense with each melodic squeal, and thus I dub my Damoiselle, Her Royal Highness Lulabelle. Oh, that's a good one. So, that one goes away. And another dagger, good for the sale again. And that one goes away. So, can be sold, can't be sold. Well, oh, bollocks. Did I just say Fane? Fane is the wrong person for that. Wait a minute. Nope. Okay, so everything is good. Everything is good. Now let's go. Ah, bollocks. Don't need them panties. So that's opened up, opened up, opened up, opened up. What else we got? No, this is just getting moved about. Ooh. Like, if you really want good stuff, you just need to open a lot of those thingamajigs. A lot of them. And just by doing so, you basically end up with, like, huge fortune. Even if it may not be the nicest way of getting that much stuff. So, let's see. Venom Rune. Yeah, I learned that one already. Nothing too special for that. That one goes. That's Living Wall. That one go to Fane. Don't need it. What about that? Kraken. Well, we got this one. Something about a fear creature. Range, telekinesis, sneaking, leadership. Oh, nah, that won't go. We don't need it. So, the panties can just be dropped down. And lizards. Ha 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 ha. He finds lizard impressive indeed, but not to a draconic extent. Yeah, that's also nothing too interesting. Good. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh. Let's just get this one normalized. Where's he? Okay. Let's add that. And we're going to talk
move on, please.
Like so. Then we're going to move about and see what this dude has in store for us. Actually, he does have nothing in store for us, but we are just going to see if he has... Oh, official dwarven document. That's a Suez key. Unusual looking brick. Yep. I'm gonna take that. And some healing potions may also be nice. Righty. Okay. Let's see. That one ends. That one ends. And take your leave. Now, come on. Go down. Need to move. Safe. Alright. I would say we got a decent amount of things now. All of the other items are not necessary for us to keep. And Fane. I need to... this one. Here, within these pages lies my last will and testament. What a life it has been, and no companion more true to me than my own dear pampered piglet. Therefore I bequeath in perpetuity all of my worldly belongings to she who lit up my life the most. Lulabelle.
Wait, he didn't leave a thing to his daughter. He bequeathed his entire estate to his pig?
Well, happens, Ryan. Happens. So, this is a key, and this is potions. Keys, of course, go in the Lost Purse. There we go. Actually, if he's dead, then that means that this guy over... Oh, no. Yeah. Looks like the... No. The game just takes its toll now. We have interacted with far too many objects so far. What's done there? You really have to check down on the river sometimes, because it could be that there are the occasional... Oh, look at this! Chests hidden down there. Let's see. There is something hidden down there. And wait, it's like to the left of the bridge. Yeah, to the left of the bridge, so it's like there. That one has to go. There's nothing here. Yes. And something to the left of the bridge. Alright. Let's give him the bad news.
The dwarf
Good ones.
rubs his temples, his rings glittering rose gold in the light.
What?
Why can't we still not interact with this dude? That's weird. Note that he doesn't seem too distraught that his nuptial... ask what he... Yeah, what the deal is with the pick.
Oh, you've met my new mother-in-law, have you? I swear it. Old man Ross has an unhealthy attachment to that animal. I prefer it when they come in the form of rashers.
Note that he doesn't seem too distinct with the pop up. Yada yada yada. Okay, so there's nothing more here. Then, what is this? Merchant cellar. Yes, we have to go down here. And we can even do this without any problems. but I would say I should explore the outer fringes here. Just going after the bouquet as if it has anything to do with it, really. Alright, so let's end the episode and continue, of course, with another one at another time. Being down at the cellar and whatever. Until next time, then like and subscribe and ta-ta!